Hello, good evening, and welcome to Nice Practice with me. My name is Anna, and I'm here tonight to guide you through a practice called tapping, also known as Emotional Freedom Technique, EFT. And this is a mind-body practice that is very much rooted in Chinese medicine. It works by tapping 9 different meridian endpoints across the body with our fingers. And by doing so, we are signaling to our nervous system to getting more in a state of relaxation, but we're also allowing ourselves to really process any thought patterns or any emotions that might be coming up during this practice. So we are doing this practice tonight seated. So before we get started, just really make sure you're somewhere comfortable. I'm doing this on the sofa. You can do this on the sofa, on the bed, whatever makes you feel comfortable. And you have this beautiful environment with candles and dim lights, and ideally your phone will be shut off so we can really have this beautiful inner world experience. So before we start the actual tapping, I will be showcasing you the different tapping points. So when we do the practice together, then you actually know what's going to happen. So firstly, the first tapping point is called the carrot chop. Second point is eyebrow, then side of the eye, under the eye, under the nose, chin point, collarbone, under the arm, and top of the head. And this is one round of tapping. And we're going to do this 2 rounds together. Also, when we actually start to tap, I will be giving you different phrases that we'll be saying out loud together during this practice to make it even more powerful. So before we get started, I invite you to close your eyes here for a bit. Let's just take a few breaths and let's get settled before we start. So just taking a few deep inhales through the nose and a few deep exhales through the nose. And just bring your awareness to your breath. Just taking a few very deep and very slow inhales and exhales. And try not to hold your breath at any point, just making sure your breath is the circular movement. And with every single inhale and exhale, you are allowing your body and your mind to get more in a state of relaxation. When you're ready, just gently opening your eyes. You can take a few deep inhales and exhales still here. And when you're ready, let's get started. So as mentioned, we are going to do this 2 rounds together. And we'll be tapping each of the tapping points around 7-8 times. But you don't have to worry about counting anything. Just follow my lead and follow everything I'm doing during this practice. And we're gonna practice together now. So let's get started. So tapping the carrot chop point. And please repeat after me. Even though I have had issues falling asleep, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have had issues falling asleep, I deeply and completely love and honor myself. Even though I have had issues falling asleep, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Eyebrow. I choose to have a good night's sleep. I choose to have a good night's sleep. I choose to relax my mind. I choose to relax my body. I choose to release all the worries of the day. I choose to get in a state of deep relaxation. I choose to have a good night's sleep. I choose to have a good night's sleep. Even though I might have had times when I have not been able to sleep that well, I know tonight is going to be different. I'm releasing any worry or thought patterns that might prevent me from having a good night's sleep. My mind and body are in a state of deep relaxation, and I'm ready to have a good night's sleep. I feel relaxed and at ease, and I'm ready to go to bed. Then just releasing your hand, closing your eyes, just taking a few breaths here. Just really noticing how you feel. If there's any thoughts or emotions coming up. When you're ready, just gently opening your eyes and bring your awareness back. As mentioned, this is a very powerful practice that you can start to integrate into a bedtime ritual. We only did 2 rounds now, so sometimes if you notice yourself needing more, you can do this as many rounds as you want. Often you notice more you do it, the thought patterns or the emotions will start to become a little bit easier to manage, so the often the better. Also, I highly recommend always making the script a little bit your own, because when you can really use your own words regarding any type of situation that you're experiencing at the moment in your life, the more beneficial this practice will come. So if you have any thought patterns that you notice yourself coming up before going to bed that prevents you from sleeping, you can create this own beautiful script that you can then utilize before going to bed. Also, a third thing I highly always recommend is doing this practice eyes closed, because when you do this a few times you get quite familiar with the tapping point and how this practice goes, so it's gonna add this additional layer to make it even more this inward experience. And when you have your eyes closed, you become so much more conscious of how you're actually feeling and your thought patterns when you're doing this practice. So thank you again for joining me tonight. I do hope you feel a bit more relaxed, and I hope you're ready to have a good night's sleep. So thank you again for joining me, and I hope you wake up tomorrow morning feeling super relaxed and after a good night's sleep. So thank you again.